Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning, guys. And I hope everyone is doing great this morning. I am coming to you live from TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube this morning. Yes, guys. So this morning, guys, as you all know, I came to you live last week from our new operated facility. This week I'm back in Celie's Kitchen. Some people were asking, oh, so no more Celie's Kitchen from the house, blah, blah. A lot of people were asking questions. Okay, so sometimes I'm going to be coming to you live from my facility over there in Brooklyn. And sometimes I'll be coming to you live in my own kitchen. So this morning, guys, a lot of people were excited about the event last week. I got a lot of compliments. The people like the food. So everybody kept asking, how do you make this? How do you make that? What are the ingredients? Blah, 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 blah. So this morning I decided to do the one of the meal that was on the menu, which is the stuffed chicken breast, which was most people's favorite. Some of the comments were, oh, I like the filling. Oh, the chicken was so succulent, it wasn't dry. I got various feedbacks. So this morning I decided to make some stuffed chicken. So if you're lucky enough to be on this live this morning and you're going to be in church tomorrow, you might be lucky to get a piece. I'm just throwing it out there. So first come, first serve. Alrighty. So guys, this morning, I have my old Dutch pot, which I was told to throw it away, but I'm not throw it away because this comes from Jamaica. It might look discolored, but I don't mind the discolored. It does the job. So I just boiled some potatoes in it. And while doing that, I made some quick rice coffee. So I'm just going to add some creamer to my coffee just to get my day. Oops. Oh, this broke off. So I twined do it, because it mixed all this last night. I don't know why I never snap a piece of tape on it. Anyway, guys, let me just put back the creamer in the fridge. So I'm having my rice coffee this morning. I need a little kick. I need a little energy. Delicious. Alrighty, so over here, guys, I have already washed, trimmed, and have my chicken prepared. So I'm just going to show you from scratch how I make it. I'm just going to move this Dutch pot out of the way. The potatoes are still in the hot water. They're already boiled. I'm going to be taking them out shortly to crush them to let you see how creamy I get my potato and what are the ingredients, some of the ingredients that I use to get it that creamy. Some people tasted the mashed potato and they were like, oh my God, only when I go to Manhattan to those fancy restaurants, I taste mashed potato like this. Because, of course, I have a secret ingredient that I put in my mashed potatoes. That's why it tastes so creamy and nice. I don't call it mashed potato, and I call it creamed potato because it's creamy. Yes, guys. So I'm just taking 2 sips off of my my rice coffee, and then I'm gonna get the ball rolling. But while we are chatting this morning, guys, at the beginning of this live, just to let you know that this morning I got an email from the favorite chef competition people. Of course, I registered. I wasn't sure. I was worried a little bit, and I said, no, if they select me this year, so be it. If I don't get selected, fine. I know I'm a good cook. So it just made my morning. So I got an email from them stating that I will be back in the favorite chef competition, America's Next Favorite Chef competition for this year. Yes, guys, I'm back in the competition. I was selected again this year. I registered. I was worried. I'm like, oh, the competition is stiff. So many people are registering. It's just made the best person win. It's based on your presentation, based on the pictures that you send them and the questions that they ask, why you want to be in the competition. It's a whole lot of factors when they select you to be in the competition. So this year, guys, I am back in America's Next Favorite Chef competition. So let's give it up for Celie. Yes, guys. I am winning that competition this year by the grace of God. Yes. $25,000, and I'm going to be the winner. So the competition starts May 20th. So when I throw that out there, guys, please, I'm asking you for your free votes. I will give you instructions again how to free vote. You could vote once a day. Sometimes they throw it out so you could vote every 6 hours or something like that. Sometimes they have that, promotion. Whenever they have that promotion, I will let you know. Please vote for me. I need to win this competition. Good morning, Paula. Sister Paula. Good morning, Monique. Who else I see popping up on Facebook? Alrighty, and on YouTube, I see Dawn so far and Barbara, and I have a whole host of people, popping in and out on TikTok. So I'm on TikTok live as well, guys. So my stuffed chicken breast last week was the talk of the banquet. Ooh, the party hot. Ooh. Anyway, let's get the ball rolling. Let me get some gloves. Let me get my knife. Let me get these things so we don't have any cross-contamination going on here. I try to keep it clean for the most part because, the health department, they will come down on you. They watch certain things or they see certain things. So I have to make sure I have everything together in terms of cleanliness. Wait, the gloves are turned back where? All right, guys. So I'm just getting some gloves on. Make sure I take out 2 pairs just in case one gets messed up. I have my Sharper Image Grill ready to go. So first, I need to mix the stuffing for the chicken. But watch ya, may I mix stuffing for the chicken? I'm gonna get out the spinach. I did have a half bag of spinach that I washed. You know what? I'll get some fresh ones. It's okay. I'll just wash some fresh ones. All right, guys. So first we start out with some spinach. So I can't bother with the spinach with the stems. So I got spinach leaves because it makes my life easier and it's easier to work with. So you just take out a good amount of spinach, and I have to put this back in the fridge because I want to keep it fresh. I'm just going to rinse these off under the pipe. They claim that it's clean, but of course, I have to wash everything again. Jamaican in me. So I have to rinse off everything all over again. I make sure everything is clean. All right, so I'm just going to gently tap it so I can, kind of dry it with a paper towel a little bit because you don't want any water in this bowl right here. Alrighty, so I got my spinach ready. Alrighty, so in here I have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cloves of garlic based on the amount of chicken that I'm using. And of course, I'm going to be using garlic powder. I have my garlic crusher right here. I'm just going to crush these real quick. They don't take long to crush. Who won the garlic crusher the last time? I think it was Audrey. This thing is amazing. It's amazing. It gets the job done fast. And your garlic are in small pieces. Love it. I love the kitchen gadgets, guys, because it make your life easier. And it make your work faster and smarter, not harder. All right, so save my 10 cloves of garlic. Ready like Freddy. All right, so I have 10 cloves of garlic in this thing. So I'm just going to open this. Lord, it's hard for open. No, sir. Guys, this thing embarrassed me upon live. That's not my cat open on a week. We keep it real up in here, guys. That same thing can't open. I probably need to run it under the hot water. Maybe it's cross-threaded in the groove or something. Let's see. Or maybe I need a piece of paper towel. Why this thing embarrassing me on live this morning? And if that's the case, I still have more garlic that I could always cut up. But I need twine in here. Twine is not even here. Guys, I can't open it. This thing surely embarrassed me on live this morning. Anyway, you stay right there. I can use you later. Let me get some other garlic. If you think you're going to embarrass me on live this morning, you make a sad mistake. I got more. Boy, when you try to make your life easier, boy, guys, something just come up, right? But only good salvation lasts. So I have to peel more garlic and I'm just going to grate it. I show off for the gadget and it's not open. It's not opening for me. So I'll leave it right there. Time is of the essence right now. So I'm just peeling some, a few other cloves of garlic real quick. So I'm just going to grate it in the mixture. Let me see who is laughing at me on the live. Long time. What you cooking today? Oh, Shelly, my sister-in-law. Good morning. How you doing? It's Twine's sister, guys, on Facebook. Mr. Boy, guys, the garlic just embarrassed me after me show off with the gadgets. It just say, you're too show off. It just shut and I want to open. But it's all right. Me and you later. When Twine come, Twine and you later. Stay there. Oops. So I'm peeling these real quick. Taking off just the skin part. All right, so I'm using the same amount, 10 cloves of garlic, based on the amount of chicken that I'm using. Because, you want this thing to taste really, really, really ton up. Really, really good. And people enjoy the chicken at the banquet. Let me just drop this in my composite right here. I have a little garbage bin over here. So good, good, good. All right. All right, so I have 10 cloves of garlic right here, guys. And I'm just going to quickly grate it in this mixture. But before I do that, let me chop up my spinach a little bit. You don't want the spinach leaves to be big. You want to cut it up like you're cutting up callaloo. You want to have it in that consistency, like you cut up a bunch of callaloo. So you will cut up your spinach before you stuff your chicken. Even though they're spinach leaves, you still need to cut it up. You can just do this to make life easier. I'll just do this to make my life easier. I'll just walk the knife because this knife is very sharp. So you chop up your spinach. All right. So my spinach is all chopped up. And then I'm going to grate my garlic. I say after me show off with the gadget, guys, it just embarrassed me. I say, go sit down. I'm not open for you. But it's all right. I have another gadget, which works just as fine. Which works just as fine. Alrighty. So I'm just grating some quick garlic in the spinach mixture in the bowl. All right, see it? Stay right there. I have garlic over here. I talk to the garlic container like I'm crazy. Okay, guys. So I have my grated garlic in the bowl. It's all here. Ready. All right. So I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese because you have to add cream cheese to the mixture. So I'm just I'm not measuring, I'm just estimating. I don't want to come off of the fork. Because it was in the refrigerator, it's a little bit stiff. I should have taken it out earlier so it would have been softened, but it's still soft. It is still soft. I'm going to take out some more. Because you want to make sure you have enough to stuff your chicken. All right, stay over here. Let me wash off my gloves so we don't have a messy thing. Clean as I go. All right, so far in the bowl, guys, I have some cream cheese, some grated garlic, fresh garlic, and some spinach. Then to this, I'm gonna be adding some mozzarella cheese. I never took out the cheese. Oh wait there. What is man? Cheese one from embarrassment too. All right, so this is a new pack of mozzarella cheese. So I'm adding some mozzarella cheese. I can dip my hands in because my gloves is clean. The cheese kind of got hardened in the back of the fridge, guys. I don't know why. So that's why I have to be grabbing it like this. I have bags and bags of it in the fridge. I have like about 4 bags. All right, so I've added some mozzarella cheese. All right. Now I am going to add some avocado oil, a dash of avocado oil. Let me add some more. Let me just finish the bottle because I have another bottle. All right. Now we're going to add some Parmesan cheese. Now I would have preferred to add the fresh parm before the grated stage, but either way, it's still fine. If it's grated, if it's in whole, if it's in whole pieces and you grate it, that's still fine. The fresher the better. But I choose to use the parm in the container. So I'm just gonna mash this out and I'm gonna whip this up in the bowl together. So you just want to take your fork and you just want to make a paste. You want to make a paste. Want to make a nice little paste. And before you make, so you just want to crush everything together. And then you're going to add some buttermilk. Now this buttermilk that I'm using, you could get it in Seatown or any of the regular Queens or Brooklyn supermarket. It's called Kate's 100% real buttermilk. They said it's natural and it's gluten-free, and it has less trans fat, less than 1% milk fat. So I'm adding some buttermilk to this. And I'm gonna mash away. And of course, you want your mixture to have some kind of taste. So you're going to add some adobo. I'm not going to add salt. I'm going to add my adobo. So I'm using the adobo with the red cap that says con pimienta, meaning it's with pepper. So it has some kind of black pepper in it. So I'm adding some adobo. Then I'm going to be adding some granulated garlic powder. So I add fresh garlic plus granulated garlic powder. And of course, a little Mrs. Dash. Just going to dash a little Mrs. Dash. So you want to season up your filling because you want it to have taste. You want this thing to taste good. So look at the consistency, guys. This is the consistency you would want to have before you start stuffing your chicken. And of course, I like to taste everything. So, tastes good. Wash off my hand. Tastes really good. Alrighty. All right, so my mixture here is ready. All right, so right here, guys, I have about 8 pieces of organic chicken breast. Organic chicken breast. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be seasoning my chicken in pieces as I go along. But before I do that, I'm going to slit a little, make a little incision here. I'm going to operate on the chicken. So I'm going to put a little incision in the chicken right here, because that's where you're going to put your stuffing. So I'm just going to cut the side of this one too. Make a little incision so we have space to stuff that stuffing. Let me cut this one properly. So me cut the side of this one right here. So when you're buying the chicken breast, guys, you have to make sure you get thick pieces because you need room to slit the sides. If you don't have enough room to slit the sides, you won't be able to stuff it. You won't be able to stuff your chicken. So if you're lucky to get a piece of this chicken tomorrow, because I'm taking a few pieces to church. Should I split this one in two? Big man. Let me split this one in two. A big piece of breast this. All right, I'm slitting this one in two. So you just want to make an incision in the chicken. As I say, you operate on the chicken. I'm funny, right? Everybody wanted to know, how did you make that chicken? So here's how I make it. All right. So let me just throw this little water that's gathered in here in the bowl. All right, my bowl is ready again. I like to dry my hands. All right, so I got my bowl ready. So I'm ready to season my chicken. So I'm just gonna drop this knife here. So you got to season the chicken breast, guys, and then you put the stuffing. All right, so I spread it all over this bowl. All right, I don't want to be touching the seasoning bottle with one hand and touching the chicken, so I'm just going to use one hand to season. All right. So first I'm adding some Mrs. Dash. Because, you know, this has everything. It's salt-free and it has all the herbs. So I'm lightly seasoning with Mrs. Dash. And then I'm going to add my adobo. You want to make sure every piece gets seasoned. Because this is your salt. It have everything in there. And then, of course, I'm going to add some garlic granulated garlic powder. So I'm just gonna rub this up. So I'm just twiddling this around in the bowl. And then, of course, guys, when you're cooking this kind of stuffed chicken, right? You don't want a white looking chicken when it's cooked. You want to make sure it has a nice color, right? Hey, Chris. Carlene, it smells good. Thank you. I don't know how you're going to spell it from Jamaica. But anyway, so when you're putting this on the grill, guys, or before you put it on the grill, after you've added your stuffing, you want to sprinkle with a light paprika so you get the color. Okay? So I'm just going to start by seasoning my chicken breasts. All right. So I'm just going to start by putting stuffing in the hole. And you want to pack the hole with a lot of this stuff right here. You want to pack this hole. You want to make sure you get a lot of spinach down in it, a lot of the cheese, everything. All right, so I'm resting one here. This one, did I slit the side of this? No, so it's slit open. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Like for this piece of breast, sometimes you get funny pieces of breast. If it's flat, you could just put it in the middle and just flip it over. Like what I'm gonna be doing with this one. So I'm just gonna be flipping this over. Like this. So you make like a little sandwich. So if it's like that, you could also do it like that too. All right. So I'm just filling these pieces of chicken breast with the spinach and cheese mix stuffing. And while these are being cooked, I'm going to make some ackee and saltfish empanadas. Because empanadas was the talk of the day at the banquet as well. But unfortunately, I didn't make ackee and saltfish empanadas. I made beef, chicken, and cheese empanadas. So I decided to make some ackee ones this morning. But I did make an ackee hors d'oeuvres, which was the ackee cups, which everybody enjoyed. All right. So I think all these chicken breasts can hold on the grill, because the grill is big. All right, so I have quite a few pieces of chicken stuffed here. A little bit in this one. All right, so I'm just going to put what I have on the grill in the interest of time. So my grill is ready like Freddy. I think I should spray it so it doesn't stick. Oops. I'm trying to use one hand. All right. So I'm spraying with extra virgin olive oil spray so the chicken doesn't stick on the grill. All right. So I'm putting my first breast here. I still have 2 pieces left on the dish, but space. All right, let me remove this glove. Something splash. And drop it in here. All right, so I'm gonna sprinkle now with my paprika. I'm gonna sprinkle some light paprika on the top of each piece of chicken because you don't want it to come out white looking. Because you know people eat with their eyes. All right, so let's grill away. So we're gonna grill this for about 20 minutes because with the sharper image grill, it cooks right through. So it cooks from top to bottom, from bottom to top. And any excess fat that is in the breast, it drains it. Okay, good morning, Faye. So let's put this on 20 minutes. 350 degrees. And let's grill away. All right, let's grill away. All right, so let me move these to the side. My tea cool. So guys, let me just wash my hands. All right. All right. Okay, guys. So this morning, yesterday, I posted a video of ackee and saltfish, which I got from my mom in Jamaica. Nice fresh ackees. Thank you, Elwood, for bringing up my ackees. I got a whole bunch of St. Andrew thyme and a whole bunch of ackees and a whole bunch of pimentos because my dad knows I make fish a lot. He sent up some pimento seeds for me, and of course my mom sent me some ackees. So I am going to be making some empanadas, ackee and saltfish empanadas. While good morning, Monique. I got 2 Moniques on my live. But before I do that, guys, I forget about the potato them in the Dutch pot right so I need to take them out. I have to take them out. Just bear with me while I get a quick bowl, guys. So I went and got another bowl real quick. So I'm just going to drain these potatoes from the pot. So these are red potatoes, guys, which I boiled earlier. They're still hot. So this will be served with the stuffed chicken. So I got every piece out. Thank God. Alrighty, let's pour this pot in the sink. Stay right there so I get more space. All right, so I have some cooked ackee and saltfish in this. And what I'm going to do, people wanted to know the secret of my mashed potato last week at the banquet. Most people said, oh, I never taste potato so good. Only when I go to Manhattan at certain restaurants, it's creamy like this. How do you get it so creamy? Okay. Secret, buttermilk. Secret, garlic butter. Secret, like a seasoning. And of course, I whipped it in a mashed potato machine, which I don't have here, but it's over by my facility. So I'm going to have to do it by hand. But when I use the machine with all these ingredients, it comes out nice and creamy. But it will do the same thing here, but maybe not as creamy as it was at the banquet. All righty. So first, I'm going to add 2 scoops of this garlic butter right here. It's already salted. And of course, guys, I boil the potatoes in a little light Himalayan pink salt because you want it to have taste. Because if potatoes don't have that slight little saltiness in it, it won't taste good. And you want your potatoes to be yummy. You understand? So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Mrs. Dash, just a little, not a lot, because you don't want to season it too much. And a little bit of adobo. And of course, you're going to pour your buttermilk. Let me shake this up. Make sure I have the right consistency. I said consistency. I'm learning to talk like my Yana. Alrighty. So you add buttermilk as you go along, as you see fit. As you see fit. And of course, you can't make that creamy mashed potato without the heavy cream, which I'm going to add in a minute. It's in the fridge. I have to keep it in the fridge so I keep it fresh. But when you're making big batches, guys, you have to mix your seasoning together. You got to mix your milk together, and you just make one pour, and you just whip up everything. But because this is homemade by hand, it's a little bit different. All right, let me add some heavy cream. So that's the secret to my mashed potato. Whatever cream that it's buried in the fridge. My fridge is so packed, guys. I can't even tell you how packed it is. It crammed like a dollar van or like sardines. Okay, so I have my heavy cream right here. I'm using the Farmland brand. Y'all know the Farmland brand in the supermarkets. This one is not yet opened. I'm opening it. So I'm adding my heavy cream. So you're making your potato nice and creamy. That's why I don't call my potato mashed potato. I call it cream potato because it's so creamy. It is so creamy. So this is the secret to my mashed potato last week. The heavy cream, the buttermilk, the garlic butter, and the seasoning. So you see how creamy we got it? Look. That's how creamy we got it. All right, so this ready like Freddy. So let's put this in this corner over here so I get some space. All right. So last week at the banquet, everybody was going crazy over the empanadas. Yeah. So. I have some asparagus here, which I'm going to season real quick too. I'm going to wrap it in some foil paper, and I'm going to throw it on the sides of the grill so it can get cooked closer to the time when the chicken is going to be finished. I'm not putting it now because I don't want it to be overcooked. But in the meantime, just let me add some garlic butter. Hold on. So in the meantime, I'm just adding some garlic butter. Of course, some seasoning, Mrs. Dash, and adobo. That's it. Let me get this out the way. So I'm cooking a lot of things this morning. Just let me grab some foil paper. I'm going to dash this in some foil paper, and then I'm going to dash it on the grill. So that's my garlic butter asparagus. All right, I'll let it stay until another 5 or so minutes before it's done, then I'll do it. All right, so Because I was cooking in bulk last week, guys, and I was cooking for over 300 guests. I couldn't make the dough from scratch. I mean, I can, but in the interest of time, I went ahead and I bought the Goya brand empanada doughs, which were already pre-made. They're already cut out. They're already made. All you have to do, take them out, slap whatever you're slapping in the middle, fry it away. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing this morning. So I'm going to fill my wok with some vegetable oil. Not fill, but about a half of it, because you need to fry empanadas in deep fat or deep oil. So, yeah, I won't mess up me, man. Everything will embarrass me this morning in my life, you know. I try to open the empanadas and the something tear off. Anyway, I cut through you. I can't bother with it. No, sir. All right, guys. So, see, we have all the doughs ready. And what I like about the Goya brand, guys, they separate it for you. It's all separated. They separate it for you with a plastic. Why this thing not open? Oh, my plastic was sticking on the plastic. Okay. So here's one dough ready. So you get my platter. Let me lay these doughs out. So the doughs are already pre-made. And they stick each and every one of them on a plastic. All right, so let's start out with about 6. All right, let me get the gloves. Okay, guys, so I have the doughs ready. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting some ackee and saltfish in each dough. I have an empanada maker, but I'm not sure how this will work because it looks smaller than the actual thing. So I don't want to cut this thing short. All right, let me try with one of them. If it doesn't work, then we'll do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so this ackee is already cooked. So I'm just gonna fill it with a little ackee right here. Let me turn up my fire. So I'm filling the empanada doughs with some ackee and saltfish. Then I'm gonna fold over this bad boy. Let me make this one old school first, and let me try the other one on the thing. And then I'm gonna take my fork and press, just like how you make patty or plantain tart. So we have our first ackee empanada ready to go. See? Ready like Freddy. All right. I have to wait until my oil is hot. So let me make another one. Let me try it with this thing. You see if that's something that work. You know, we keep it real. So you put the dough in, but it's going to cut off a piece of the thing. That's what I don't like. It's going to waste the empanada because it's smaller than the actual empanada dough. Oh, so it goes this way. Let's try it with this. If it not work, I just go my old school way. All right. But you can't put much ackee in this up, me, man. No, sir. This will waste my ackee and waste my dough. I don't like this. Waste of time. No, guys, this will waste my time. No, sir. Can't bother with that. That's waste of time. Manufacturer, they need to shut down a company will make that something there. Let me go the old school way. Not like old school. Easy and quicker. All right. So I think my oil is hot because I can actually smell it. So I'm going to drop in my first empanada. Drop the other one in. Let me quickly make this one. Just like a patty. So I'm dropping my other one in. And with these empanada doughs, you know, guys, because we were using a deep fryer last week, we had to be so careful that they don't get burned because they fry very fast. All right, so let me grab some more dough. I think I might make about 8 in the interest of time. Okay. So I'm making some ackee and saltfish empanadas for those of you who are just joining the live. We have some stuffed chicken breast similar to what I made at the banquet last week. People been requesting it. So I decided to make a few to give away tomorrow. So if you're on the live and you want one, put in your request early. I see Yvette put in her request already. So I have Yvette on the list so far. I don't know who else. I know Paula asked already since last week Sunday. So her name head the list. Then Yvette. All right, the empanadas cook fast, now, guys. And I have to make sure it's not burned. Okay. So I'm leaving them a few more minutes in the oil. So let me make a few more ackee and saltfish empanadas. All right, we need to take out some of them. It's a sizzler and tell me, say, take me out, I'm cooked. So the trick is, guys, when you put the empanada in the oil, if it starts floating on the top, that tells you that it's cooked. It's cooked and it's ready to go. They cook very, very quick. That one starts floating in a minute. It's still sunk down in the oil. All right. Twine love these things, guys. It's not funny. When we made the empanadas last week at the facility, he was eating them like crack. And we made mini ones. All right, so I'm dropping that in the oil. So I'm going to make about 8 or 9 because I want to save some of my ackee for tomorrow morning. And this is real ackee from Jamaica, guys. Real ackee. This is not the one from the can. This is not the one from the can, guys. So you know, say turn up. It's authentic. It's not fake. All right, I think this empanada needs to come out of the pot. We get another napkin so we could drain the excess oil. All right. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7. I might look like I end up make 10 enough because the whole pack is almost finished. So I'm just going to finish the pack, guys, because I think 10 all in each pack. So let me just finish the whole pack. Because I have enough ackee. All right, guys. So I have some gifts to give away in a minute. So you guys can start thinking. I'm going to be asking questions about the event. I'm going to be asking you questions about what I posted this week. So start thinking. Wait, let me seal this one. So may the best person win. I have some nice giveaways today. So here's the last empanada. All right, so my empanadas are steaming right here. We have 2 left in the oil. So I made 10 empanada, guys. All right, let me remove my gloves. Okay. So, I'm going to wash my hands. But guys, when you're having salads, right? Be mindful of the type of lettuce that you use to make your salad. I don't use that iceberg lettuce. For some reason, some people like it, I don't. Because iceberg lettuce, if you go down to the bone part of it in the back, sometimes if you look, you will see a little mole looking thing growing inside of it. That's the reason why I don't like it. But let me show you the brand I use. There's a brand called Little Leaf Farms. Well, this one is the sweet baby butter leaf. And it's crunchy. And it says free of pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. No need to wash, but I still wash it. Because this one in the bowl, I washed it. I wash everything. I don't trust them. But I find that these lettuce, they taste better. And you feel better when you eat them. Good morning, Yvette. I see you popping up. Good morning to you. All right. So, these are the lettuce that I use. All right. So, my empanadas are ready. Let me wash my hands before I start touching up these. All right. I see like my chicken breast is cooked. Ooh. You see the juices dripping in the pan. You could see it cooking right through. It's bubbling. All right. It's almost ready. So I'm adding my asparagus. Because, guys, you don't want a overcooked asparagus. You don't want it stringy. You want it crunchy. You want it, as Jamaicans would say, you want it half raw. Because when you overcook it, you cook out the nutrients. If it's, I'm putting in my order. Yes. So you don't want to overcook it. You want it nice and crunchy and tasty. So I'm putting it in because I know I soon take out my chicken breast. All right. So for your salad, guys, let me get our gloves. Sorry, that fell out the cupboard. Oops, everything is falling out the box. Anyway, so when you're making salad, guys, just be mindful of the type of lettuce. As I said, these are washed. I'm adding some tomatoes. some grape tomatoes to my salad. I'm going to be adding some red onions. These are already washed and peeled. I'm just getting a different knife. So I'm just adding some red onions to this. You just want to spread it out. And then I have these gourmet cucumbers. For those of you who have tasted it, tastes so good, crunchy, nice. That's just my choice, but you could use any cucumber of your choice. Just cut off the little two bottom part of the cucumber. You want to make yourself a nice simple salad. Just simple ingredients you have in your house. You want to add some bell peppers. You know what? Let me cover up this. I can't make more space. Yeah, you want to add some. I love this bowl. You want to add some bell peppers to your salad, because a lot of people don't like to eat raw bell peppers. But just to let you know that bell peppers cleans the walls of your stomach. I never used to eat bell peppers. You crazy? I'm not eating that. But when I learned about its benefits, I started to eat the baby ones. And if you notice, I use the baby ones a lot to cook because it's thinner, it's sweeter, and it's crunchier. So you want to mix your salad together, and you want your presentation to look good. You don't want to serve a salad where the edges of the leaves are brown, because that tells you that it's stale. I never serve any salad with the edges of the leaves looking brown. My salad have to be in tip-top shape, because guess what? It's going down in my stomach. So I have to be mindful of that. So I'm adding some zesty Italian dressing. And dressing is optional if you like dressing. So here, my salad bowl is ready. All right. So. I'm going to present everything on a plate this morning. I'm not making. So I'm going to put a little salad, a little asparagus, a little empanada. You know, just stuff that I made at the banquet on Sunday. It does, but pepper can be troublesome for people with arthritis. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so Audrey made a point. I have to research that. All right. So I'm going to take my chicken breast ready, you know, guys, because I'm looking at it and it's looking cooked. I could tell it's cooked. Because, you know, chicken breast doesn't take long to cook. So I'm just going to stop my grill for a minute. And I'm going to take out a piece of it. Ugh. I'm going to take out 2 pieces. This one look better. So I'm going to take out the better looking one. Ooh, piece of cheese I followed. Woo. Woo. So, take a ackee empanada. Take like a salad. Some grape tomato on it. And of course, my asparagus over here. See? This is what I'm talking about. It's not overcooked. You could still see the smoke coming out of it. So I'm going to put like 3 stalks of this on it. It's nice and stiff. And it's blanched. It's more on a blanched texture. All right. And of course, I forget about the mashed potato, guys. But I'm going to make space. Don't forget about the little mash boy around here, so. Wee. So I'm just gonna add just a little toops of the mashed potato. And of course, when you're presenting your mashed potato, guys, you want to garnish it with something. Whether you use some rosemary, a stalk of rosemary leaves, or on a stem, or you sprinkle with a little bit of parsley. You know, just for presentation purposes. And you have to make sure so the edge of the plate clean. Yeah, man, you have to make sure your thing look good. All right. So, I present to you this morning, guys, a nice little meal. And these were some of the things. Oops. Put it up on my finger. These were some of the things that was served at the banquet on Sunday. Yes, some asparagus. Well, the salad wasn't mine. There was green salad there, but it wasn't mine. But if I had made green salad, it would look like this. Some mashed potato. And of course, the stuffed chicken with some empanadas. So, if you like what we cooked today, guys, I want to see some thumbs and hearts on all platforms. Yes, all of this was cooked on live this morning, guys. If you're watching from TikTok, if you're not following Celie's Kitchen, please start to follow us. Yes, if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. And guys, if you're on YouTube this morning, visit our merch store and purchase one of our products. We have t-shirts, we have aprons like this, we have Jamaican aprons with the Jamaican flag, we have cups, we have a lot of gifts in our stores. So if you want to gift, make a gift to someone using, something with the Jamaica flag, you could go on my store and you can purchase, because I know in Brooklyn, it's hard to get, Jamaican stuff. Okay, so my TikTok just ended. Verify to continue. Ooh. Alrighty, guys, so my TikTok just ended. I don't know why. But anyway, guys, I'm giving away some gifts this morning. And 2 weeks ago, I was giving away some cups. Nobody claimed it on TikTok because we had 2 TikTok winners. Nobody inboxed me to claim it. So if your name starts with a B, please type it in the chat right now so you can win this B cup. If your name starts with a B, oh, TikTok is back. Oh, wow. If your name starts with a B, please type it in the chat real quick to win this cup. Come on. If your name starts with a B, please type it in the chat and you win this B cup. Yes, I'm giving away a cup with the letter B. Brianna, where are you? My daughter. If your name starts with B, type it in the chat and you win this cup. If your name starts with a T, please type it in the chat and you will win this teacup. Come on, Dawn. Come on, guys. Oh, Dawn, your name starts with TRB. To YouTube, Facebook, if your name starts with a T or a B, please type it in the chat so I will see who you are and you will be the winner of this cup. Okay. Barbara, where are you? You don't want to win a cup? Dawn said big. But telling this girl trying hard to win the cup. Oh my God. My son Tajani is watching. Tajani have to type in the chat. I'm sorry, Audrey, I can't type for him. He has to type in the chat. Come on. Tajani, you have to type in the chat to win the cup. Because I'll be your cup, so you have to type in the chat. Come on. Not on the Audrey page, too. You got to type in the chat to win the cup, Tajani. Come on. If your name starts with a T or a B, and I'll still have the cups next week if nobody claims it. Alrighty. So, I guess all on of teacup or on the name that starts with BRT. All right, so I have these sink sponge caddy. Very handy. I have one on the sink right now with my sponges. See? Oops, I'm spilling. I have one with my sponges. It's very handy. If you put it by the sink, it drains the water in the sink. So the question I'm going to be asking, and this is very easy if you're going to get this in a dance. So tell me one thing that I made last week in my new kitchen. Tell me one thing I made in the kitchen that you know of. It's easy. It's easy. I was on live. I even posted some of what I cook after. So it's easy. If you can tell me one of the things that I cooked last week out of Seely's kitchen, you win the sink caddy. And it's very cute. Come on, guys. Nobody wants to win the sink caddy. Nobody wants to win the sink caddy. Empanadas. Okay, Yvette got it. Yvette and Dawn got it. Okay, so I have two of them. Let me give it to them. So Yvette and Dawn, yes, I did cook beef empanada and I did cook empanada. So same thing. Jerk chicken. No, I didn't cook jerk chicken last week, Barbara Thomas. So I'm going to throw this out again before I put it in the bag. If your name starts with a B or a T, you win this cup this morning. Type your name in the chat real quick to win this cup. If your name starts with a B. If your name starts with a B, you win this B cup. Good morning, Elwood. You're late. I'm blowing you up. So if your name starts with a B, please type your name in the chat and you win this cup. Okay. If your name starts with a T, Elwood, you're not named Barrett. Come on from my live. Boy, we have some cheaters here. Type your name in the chat. Beckford. Okay, Judy won this cup. Come on, Judy. Give it up for Judy. Judy won this cup. It's still her name. Still her last name. Barbara, you're too slow. You're too slow, Barbara. Judy typed before you. I saw Judy's name before yours. Her name is Beckford. So she got the B cup. If your name starts with a T, type it in the chat real quick. You win the T cup. Oh, Lord. Elle would have sweet me up. She has sent me 200 stars. Hey, guys, I love that lady. You know, she late for the live, you know, but she come and she has support. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love the love. If your name starts with a T, whether your first or your last name, please type it in the chat and you win this cup. Come on, Barbara. You have another chance. You have another chance to still win a cup. If your name starts with a B or a T, she said, no, you deserve it, man. So if your name starts with a B or a T, guys, tell Wood. I can't. No, this one is so funny. Elwood says she named Tell Wood because she want to win the teacup. Wow, I love it. I'm loving it. Come on, Barbara. Come on, Barbara. I'm waiting on you. If your name starts with a B or a T, whether your first or last name, you can win this teacup this morning. Okay, so Barbara won the teacup and Judy won the B cup. Alrighty, I have one last gift to give away. I have some mittens. It says Simply Kitchen. I have some mittens from Dollar Tree. I'm being honest, but they're really good because I have some of them. This part is rubbery. And it's really good in the oven, the pot. So I have a pair of mittens. Alrighty. If you can tell me, and this is a guessing game, what beverage, and Elwood, you're not playing because you was at the event. I dropped me a mic. If you can tell me what beverage Seely's Kitchen made at the event last week, you win this pair of mittens, oven mittens. Come on. If you could tell me what the beverage was. And I'll give you clues. And it's a mixture of 3 things. So even if you tell me 2 of the main ingredients, you will still win this pair of mittens. No, it wasn't fruit punch. It wasn't limeade. It wasn't pineapple ginger. It's orange in color. That's the only clue I'm giving. If you give me 2 of the main ingredients, you win this pair of mittens. It's orange in color. And if you give me 2 of the main ingredients that it was made up of, then you win this pair of mittens. Come on, guys. I want to give away the gift. And I want to taste the food for you on live before I go. She said, but ginger in it. Yes, but I said 2 of the main ingredients. 2, not 1. 2 of the main ingredients. It wasn't Kool-Aid. I'm not give people Kool-Aid. Listen, guys, I don't give people anything that I don't drink. Anything that I don't consume for myself, I don't give it to the public. That's my philosophy. So, for example, my salad. If my salad doesn't look like this, I'm not serving it to anyone. I don't use iceberg lettuce. Sorry. I don't serve that to the public because I don't eat it. Orange and strawberry. No. Ginger carrot. Okay, Elwood got it. She was at the event. She knew what the juice tastes like. Tell them how good it was. So Elwood won the mitten. It was indeed ginger, carrot, and passion. Those were the 3 main ingredients. So Elwood won the mitten. All right. She supported and she came late and she won. Let's give it up for her. Good. All right, guys. So let me taste all of this that I just made for you guys. I need to taste it. So everybody wanted to know how good the cream potato tastes. I want to see how I make it this morning. Delicious. 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 Very delicious. I can't stop eating it. Let me taste the asparagus for you. Blanched, crunchy. You hear this? Crunchy, blanched, seasoned, and tasty. My salad. Audrey should owe me a bun, so Jesus deliver me with these people. Delicious, guys. Delicious. So let's cut into our chicken breast. I need a knife. So we're going to cut into our chicken breast. So I just cut into the chicken breast, guys. Nice and tasty. The chicken breast is indeed delicious, guys. You could taste the filling. You could taste everything. The seasoning. And now the ackee and saltfish empanadas. So delicious. So guys, if you like what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video. Oh, Miss Joycey said carrot and ginger. I didn't even see that. Anyway, Joycey, I'm going to give you something. I never looked on YouTube. My bad. I don't know if you typed first or last. Oh, no. My apologies, Miss Joycey. I'm always overlooking YouTube. So this is not ackee patty. This is ackee empanada. The juice all drop on the ground. So guys, if you like what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. I want you to like, share, and subscribe to all my social media platforms, guys. Please support Celie's Kitchen. If you don't support us, we can give you gifts. We give you gifts every week. Yes, because of your support of people like Elwood always sending me stars. So I could go out and give away a gift. Yeah, so you give, I give back. Alrighty, you support, I give back. So, she said, give Miss Joyce. Oh, Miss Joycey, Miss Elwood just gave away her mitten to you. So Miss Joycey will get this mitten instead of Elwood. She just typed on the live chat on Facebook to say I should give it to you. So Miss Joycey is in Jamaica, and Damien, you always come on it late, but wait, may I cook them country self. So you are the winner of this instead, okay? You did say carrot and ginger, so you win the mitten. So I have to get it to you in Jamaica. All right, guys. So before I go, indeed, it was a great break feast this morning in Celie's kitchen. I made some ackee and saltfish empanadas. I made the stuffed chicken, which I cooked last week at the event. The mashed potato, all of you were curious how comes it was so creamy and delicious. You saw how I made it this morning. I made a fresh garden salad just to show you how I make my salad. And of course, some blanched asparagus, which I'm going to devour in a minute. So guys, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all of you on this live this morning to walk good, take care of yourself, have a great weekend, and God bless. Bye-bye.